Hello everybody, my name is Jamie and I am the Board Game Man. But today, we're not going to look at a board game, we're actually going to look at a marble game. It's a family game, 2 to 6 players. It's from Parker Brothers from 1966. It's called Avalanche. Look out below! Let's head on over to the gamer's table and I'll show you how to play. Okay, we are at the gamer's table, and first of all, I'm going to show you the components of the game. Here is the Avalanche board, and you can see this is where you drop the marbles down. These are the chambers that go left and right, how the marbles fall down. And let me show you how you stand this up. On the back, you'll see there's like a cardboard triangle back here. And what you do, you take the wood stake here, and you're going to put it right through the hole here. And then there's a little hole right here. You're going to put it right in there. And just like that, it stands up. So it's actually pretty sturdy too, so you can mess around with it and it doesn't come apart. So that's really nice. So that's the board. Then you also have the instructions. Here's the original instructions from 1966, believe it or not. And there's actually 4 different ways you can play this game. You have the beginner's game, you have the standard game, you have the expert game 1, and then you have an expert game 2. So what I'll do is I'm going to show you how to play the beginner's game, and then I'll briefly kind of go over the other 3 other games. That way you know what all this game is about. So that is the instructions. Now what's nice about this game is if you lost these instructions, which is probably very common, if you don't have the instructions, you can look on the bottom of the box, and what's nice is they actually have the instructions down here too. So it's actually a double instructions, which is super nice. I don't know if I've ever seen that in a game, but anyway, they have exactly the same way that it has in the instruction booklet. So that's really nice. So in case you're missing the instructions, look on the bottom of the box, and there they are. Okay. Then we also have the trays. You can see you have 3 different marbles, colored marbles. You have green, orange, and yellow. And you also, these are the game pieces here. Take these out. And you can see they all have different colors. This one has green and orange, yellow and orange, yellow and orange, yellow and green, and so on. So let me show you how this game works. So what we'll do is we're going to do a quick little two-player, just kind of show you an idea how this works. Let me put this where you can see it. Put the marbles in front of me. There we go. And what you do to begin the game is you're going to put these face down, like so. And each player will take a board. So say one player will take this one, and one player will take this one. Okay. So what you do is you put them face up in front of you. You're going to put the other 4 boards away. And we'll say this is player 1, this is player 2. And what you're going to do is player 1 needs green and orange. This is his board. All right. So what he's going to do is he's going to take some green and orange marbles and start putting them down the Avalanche board. Now what you're going to do in the beginner's game, you put down as many marbles as it takes until at least 1 marble falls down below. Then your turn ends and you pick up any marbles that fell down and you're trying to fill up your board. So it's not like tic-tac-toe, you actually complete the entire board. Okay? So let's just say he's going to throw a green one in here. And what you do is you have to drop it in the holes up top here. So say we want to do that. Okay, stop there. So he's going to take an orange marble. I'm going to put it, let's see, let's put it right in here. Hey, there we go. So now my turn ends because an orange marble fell to the bottom. So you're going to take this, you're going to put it in your board like so. Now player 2 is going to take their turn. Now you can see they need yellows and greens. So he's going to get a yellow. And see, he sees this green right here, so if he can knock that out, he can actually keep that green if he can manage to do that. So let's go here. And for me, it's kind of hard to see because I'm actually looking at this at an angle. But let's see, let's do another yellow. And let's do here. Oh, I got stuck there. And go ahead and take another green. Put it right here. Oh, nope, still. I'm going to do another marble. Whoa, there we go. A little avalanche there. So player 2 dropped 3 greens and a yellow, which is really, really good because the 3 greens are exactly what he needs to fulfill that row, or diagonally. And he also takes the yellow and puts it in one of the squares. So now player 2 has a pretty good sized lead. So now we're going to go back to player 1. Player 1 is going to take an orange marble, put it in here like so. And he needs green, so he's going to put another green marble in here somewhere. Let's put it here. Oh, okay, I'm going to take another green marble and play it right here. Nope, it got stuck. And let's do another yellow marble. Let's see if we can loosen up some marble. Nope. Let's do another green. Hey, okay, so we got a green marble. So player 1's going to take his green marble and place it on his board. So now you got player 2. Player 2 needs a lot of yellows here, so he's going to go ahead and drop one. Let's see. It's kind of hard for me to see. Hey, you got a yellow. So he's going to put a yellow in his board. And then we'll do a couple more turns here. So as long as you get the gist of how this works, that's pretty much what I want to show you. And, oh, okay. Yeah, you need some greens, definitely. So let's, oh, okay, gonna do another green. Oh, okay. So player 2 did pretty well there. He's gonna take, actually, I'm sorry, was that player 1 I was playing? I'm sorry, that was player 1 I was playing, I'm sorry. So we're gonna do green, he takes the orange, takes the green, and now he doesn't need the yellow, so the yellow goes back into the case. And that's how that works. So at least you have an idea of how the beginning game works. You just keep doing that until one player finishes their board and then they win. Let me briefly go over the 3 other ways to play it. There is the standard game. So we were just playing the beginner's game. The standard game, all the rules still apply how we were playing. The only things you add is the first player on his turn may drop no more than 5 marbles through the holes at the top of the board. So if he drops 5 marbles and not 1 marble drops, his turn ends. So that's one of the items that's different. The second item is a player must take all the marbles that fall at the bottom of the board at the end of every turn. Marbles of the correct colors, you put them on your board, but if there's any colors you don't need, you wouldn't put them back in the tray, you would hold on to them. And then your next turn, you would actually put those marbles in, and so on. So the first person that would actually fill up their board and not have any of the other marbles in their hand wins the game. And that's pretty much how that is. The expert game 1, each player would take a tray of marbles. Now these actually come out of this thing, like so. And it looks like you can take them apart because these are still pretty together, but you can see there's some lines in between there, so you could probably break them apart. But I don't know if I'd want to. But each player would get a tray. This is expert game 1. And in this game, colors do not matter and the cards are not used. The first player takes 11 marbles. Each other player takes 7. The game starts with the board empty, the gates in random position. The object is to get rid of one's marbles. To take a turn, a player drops marbles through the holes at the top of the board. So you're trying to drop all your marbles without having any of them fall towards the bottom. And the first person that runs out of marbles wins the game. And then you have expert game 2, where each player starts 3 marbles of each color, for a total of 9 marbles. The object is to have at least 5 marbles of one color and no marbles of any other color. And a player need not announce what color he is trying to collect. He may in fact change his mind in the middle of the game. So as you're playing, you're trying to get 5 of the same marble in your hand when you start off with 3 each. So at least that's pretty cool. It at least gave you 4 different ways to play the game. Because the beginner's game is pretty simple, and you could tell we were almost done already, so it's only like a 10-15 minute game probably. But these other ones might last a little longer. But anyhow, that's how you play Avalanche, and like in the beginner's game, first person to fill up their entire board wins the game.